Hello everyone, it's the Cuber, and today I'm going to show you 3 example solves of 4x4 with YAW method so that you can learn something from it and can improve your times. These example solves will follow some tricks and tips which are mentioned in my previous 2 videos of 4x4. So if you haven't seen them, then I'll link them in the description. You can go and watch them. So without further ado, let's get into the solves. So this is the first scramble. The scramble will be shown on the screen so that you can follow with me. So let's begin. So this is the first scramble, and we can see that this is a white bar already made, and these two white center pieces are all just ready to go and form a bar. So it will be a pretty easy first white center. So next we will plan the at least one bar of the yellow center. So which the thing I planned is that I'll hold it from here and do a D prime to move the bar here, and then solve these two and then bring them here. And while doing all this, these two pieces will be preserved, so these will stay where they are. So we can just then rotate and like pair them up by R, wide R, U and wide R prime, and then insert them. So let's do a solution. So we'll do a D prime for this center, this bar 2 here, and then we'll pair this up like this, wide R prime, wide R, and then we'll do a U and then wide R2 to move those here. So you can see that while we made the white center, these two pieces remain where they are. So now I'll instantly rotate and pair them like this and then put them in the top. So next I looked up to these two pieces, so these can also be paired easily. So I'll just put this piece in the here, and now I'll do a wide U2 and these two will get paired up. So now I'll rotate and pair these two up and then make the yellow and white center. So out of nowhere this edge also got made up, so I'll just rotate like this and insert it and then put it in the back so that I can have a wider view of the other edge pieces. So in here next I saw is this green edges, so I'll just put it over here and bring it down and then pair them up and then insert it like this and then put it down. So now I'll kinda like I'll rotate either. So now I'll see the blue one. So this is the like one of the easiest cases to solve. So I'll just pair them up like this and insert it in the top. So this was like very easy for 3 cross edges. So now I'll just move on to the centers. So here I see the blue pieces. So what I'll do is I'll rotate it like this to get a view over here, and we found the piece here. So how can I solve this is that I'll do a U2 to bring the bar over here and to align these two. Now I'll do like kind of M move to pair these two, and now bring this over here and then M like this. So for now, so this center got made up. So now I have these two here. So here we need to make the red center, or here we need to make the orange one. So probably I'll go with the red one. So I'll rotate, and this bar also got made up. Like this is a really lucky solution. So I'll just do a wide R, U2, wide R prime. So this like we made these two centers. So now I'll rotate, like I'll do this move so that we can like get the last two centers in the front. So now the best way of solving these two is you can do like bring it over here and do something like this. I know it's kind of awkward, but if you'll practice it, you can do it pretty quickly. So or you can do it U2 or do the same thing. So I think I'll go with the U2 and pair it like this, so that now only we only left with this bar to pair. So I'll put it up and then like make these two centers. So now I will instantly rotate to the green center in the front because it's having the empty slot. So now I see this piece and I don't see the other piece. So what I'll do is I'll rotate and bring this uh, empty slot to the red one because it is the only color which is left to be solved. So here I see this piece, so I'll do something like this, or you can do it like this. I'll do this one. So I'll insert it by the left slash hammer and then pair them up and then insert it by a F prime. So the all cross edges are made and the centers are done. So now I'll go to move to the edge pairing. So here I see this red and blue edge and this yellow and blue edge. So in top I see the blue and yellow one here, and I cannot find this one, the edge of his. So I'll just do a wide U and I'll go for this one, like the yellow and blue one. So I'll insert it over here with the same left sledgehammer, and I'll now search for this one. It's over here, so I'll just bring it over and insert it with the sledgehammer. So now I see that this piece moving up, so I'll just rotate and insert it instantly and then slice back. So now I know that this piece moved away, so I need to search for the orange and blue piece. So it's here, so I'll insert it with the sledgehammer, pair them up. Now I want to insert this piece, so it's here. I'll again insert it with the sledgehammer and pair it back. So now I want this piece, I'll insert it and then slice again, and now this piece, insert and slice back. So all this was our edge pairing. So after this I don't see any pair like instantly, so I'll just rotate and see this pair. I see this pair, so I'll pair them up and insert them with the F moves. So now I see this two and pair them up. So I'll now rotate and probably pair the green and red one. So I'll do it like this, and now these two I'll rotate and pair them up and then insert. So no parity, just OLL. So OLL, and here we get a T1. Pretty lucky solution, and like there were major steps skip. The first three centers and the first three cross edges and the centers were really easy. The edge pairing was okay, and the 3x3 edge was good because it was a no parity solve. So this could have been done in like 38, I guess. I could have done this solve in 38 or 37. I averaged 40 for instance. So let's move towards the next solve. So this is the second scramble. So in this scramble, the first thing I see is these two bars, like the yellow and the white one. So it's like when we make either one of them, the bar of the opposite center will be saved, of course. So in this case I can make the yellow one first and then go for the white one. So I'll hold it like this, this row facing to the right. So I'll do something like F to bring it over here, and then U to like arrange them so that they can be paired, and then pair them, and then U with this finger without regrip, and then R. So I'll just then rotate, or I can insert it by D moves, but I'll rotate and insert it with the U and R moves. So now I see these two can be paired with the U2, and I'll rotate and insert it. So now I'll instantly hold it like this, and I see these four, like these two edges. So I'll go for the orange one. I'll bring it over here. So when I bring it over here, I also see the blue one. So I'll probably shift it to the blue one, so because it's the better. So what I wanted to do is to bring it over here and then pair it and then insert it. So but now I'll insert the blue one and then kind of rotate, and then go for the red one with the U2, wide R2, and then insert it with like doing L2, insert, and L2. So for now I see I can go for the either one of them. So I'll probably go with the green one, bring it over like R2, and then a U prime, then pair them and then insert them. This was a like kind of tricky first three cross edges. So but okay, so now I'll move to the centers. I'll first make the orange one like this, and then I'll preserve the blue one over here and then complete it. I remember that this was to the top right side, so I'll just bring it over here, so to pair, and then do a U and then R2. Now I can insert this over here like this, and I'll move up, remembering that this is towards the top right, and then it's already set, so I'll just insert. And now here will be the red center and here will be the blue center. So how we can do is that we can bring it over here, bring this over here, and then do a U and then bring it up. So now these two like the bars are all made, so now I can make the center. So then I instantly rotate and I see this, it's a pretty easy case, so I'll just slice, insert it and slice back, and then do a D prime and insert it. I see this edge is made and this is already made, so it will be a pretty easy edge pairing. So I'll just do slice. I see the blue and orange, I'll insert it with the sledgehammer, rotate. I see these two, I'll insert it, and this is already like placed, so just slice back. And I see that here's the blue and red one, and I see no other edge, so I'll just rotate and insert it and slices here, and then do the flipping algorithm and then slice back. This was one of the this was a really easy edge pairing, could be executed in less than 5 seconds, like very easy one. So now I move to the F12. I see these two pair like this pair while finishing the edges, so I'll just solve it like this and insert it. Now I will go for these two. I deduce that this edge was of blue and orange. These things will be covered in another 3x3 tutorials. For now I'll just go for it, and now I see this pair coming, so I'll just insert it. Then I'll do a U2, pair these up, U2 and insert it in the back. So now I get the OLL parity. I'll do a U2 and do my parity algorithm. I covered the parity things in the last 4x4 video, the 4x4 tips and tricks part 2, so you can watch that video and learn from it the OLL and PLL parity tips and tricks. So now I'll just solve this OLL, and then here I get a PLL parity. So now you have to think over and go for the best PLL parity scene and like get the best PLL parity. So I deduce that if I'll do the parity from here, these two will swap and I'll get a pump, this one. And if I'll do it from here, this will come here and this will come here, so it will probably, it will also be a pump. So either way it will be a pump. I'll show you a pump, and from here from here a pump. So both scenes were okay, so you could have done from anywhere the PLL parity and could have get any a pump. Both are equally normal. So this was also a good solve if was the parity is like kind of rigged, but the edge pairing was really easy. So this could have been done in like probably 40 or 41. Really nice solve this one as well. So let's move to the last walkthrough solve. So this is the third and the final scramble. So this is a no bar center case, so there's no bar already made. So but we get an X here, and these two pieces are already like ready to be solved. So this is also an OK 4x4 center. So what we can do here is that I also see this edge already made, but it will be hard to preserve, so we should not go for it unless you are field Zemdex. So you should just focus on the white center and predicting a bar of the opposite center or the full center. So here I think I'll not be able to predict the full opposite center. I'll go for just one bar, and here what can I do is that I'll pair these two, and then this will come over here. So I'll bring this centerpiece over here. So now the bars will be made in this case, and this, and the second one will be here. So then we can just do like align them by F and U move, and then bring them over by a wide-R or L wide L. So this will be the white center. But if we will look in the at the blue yellow one, so the pieces are here, 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 and here. So this can be solved by, like, these two can be paired easily, and this one is can be, like, when you do an R2 it will be here. So I'll do something is like bring it over here, and then U2, and then pair them up, and then insert. So all this brings up these two pieces over here. So I'll just pair them and then insert them. So in this case the yellow center was much better than the white one, because in the white one I was not able to predict the bar of the yellow one, the opposite center. So I just solved the yellow one and like predicted a bar of the white one. So now I see a piece over here, so I'll rotate, and the piece over here, so I'll pair these up and insert it. I'll quickly rotate over here, and then I see these two. I'll just do a glance over here and these two and insert it. Now I see these two, very easy. Now I see this one and this one. So I'll do is like, I am not able to predict like what piece this is, so I'll do something. I'll rotate over here, and I see this and this, so I'll just pair them over here, insert it, like bring it up and insert, and then do a L2. So now I see this bar of the center, so I'll bring it over the left to preserve it, and I'll do like kind of U wide R2. So now I see this bar already made, so I'll insert it. Now I see this center, this bar already got made up, so I'll just like, I'll do something like this to preserve this to the left. So I'll then move up and pair these two by U2 wide R prime, and then pair them up, and then insert it, and then do like this. And then I'll go for, I'll probably prepare these two by doing this, or I can do is I can pair these two and then insert it by the M moves. So then I'll just quickly rotate and go for this edge. So here I see over here, so I also see this edge already made. So what can I do is here is that I can, yeah, so I'll just insert it like this to preserve this edge, and then pair them up, and then pair these, and then like take it out, and then do a U. So then I'll then do a L2 to insert it, and then D2. I kind of preserve this edge. So now I'll slice. I'll look for the green and yellow one, so it's over here. So I can bring it over here like very easily and very quickly. So I'll do R prime U R2, you can see R prime U R2 U prime R prime to bring them over here, and then I'll rotate and look for this one, and it's over here. So I'll insert it with a sledgehammer, and then here, and then this one will be a sledgehammer. And then I remember these two, like the red and the blue one, and here it is. So I'll insert it with a sledgehammer, slice, this one insert, and then slice back. So now I see the red and yellow one moving back, so I'll insert it over here and bring it over here, do the flipping algorithm, which is nothing but RU R prime to take this edge out, and then a sledgehammer, and then like slice back. So here we are done with the edge pairing. So here for the first triple pair, I'll probably go with this. I'll solve it in the back with the L and U moves. This pair already get made up, so I'll do a U2 and insert it with wide R, U prime, R, U, and the M prime. So next I'll go with this pair. I'll insert it in the back, and then this pair to pair them up, and then insert them in the back. So I get this OLL, no OLL parity, and I get this case. So I discussed this case in the tips and tricks part 2. So in this case, either we can get a F-perm or a T-perm. So to get a F-perm, we'll do the PLL parity from here, and to get a T-perm, we'll do it from here. So you can imagine it like when we'll do the PLL parity from here, this edge will go here and this edge will go here, leading up to a T-perm. So T-perm is better than F-perm, so I'll do it over from here. Like I hold it from here, so I'll do it from here, so that I'll get a U2 AUF. So I'll do the T-perm and then U. So this was the third scramble. The third scramble was pretty like, this was okayish, like you can't say much about it. It was a normal solve with the PLL parity, and edge pairing was kind of mediumish, or like it was really a normal solve. I could have done it in 42 or probably 41 or 42. So it was like not a great solve, not a really bad solve. It was in the middle of that. So these were the 3 example solves of 4x4. Yeah, so I hope you learned something from this, and if yes, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell to get notified for my latest videos. So I guess this was the end for the 4x4 series, and I'll add up more videos in the 4x4 series later on, but now I am going to make something different, in probably OH. So thanks for watching. This is DCuber signing off. Like a Hellcat.